what we're looking at here today is the upper roller on a Tarago sliding door. Um, you can see the ceramic or the perspex part around the bearing there wears thin, happens to all the vans. Eventually that perspex will be completely gone, and then you're basically running metal against metal, which happens to a lot of people, all vans. So the next part, you can see that I've taken the perspex part there off to give a bit more of an idea of what you're looking at with your hinge. Then I've cleaned it up a bit, so even better view. And you can see I've pulled it apart there, so you got that top washer at the top there is kind of like how they would have put that on, is or how you'd put a new one on, is to heat that up, get an O-ring, heat it up to expand the metal, let it fall over. As it cools down, it'll shrink smaller than the shaft, and work as a circlip. So once you've got that off, and the perspex just there on the side, if you still got that, but probably not, you can then slide the center bush off, that little brass item there, just above the bent O-ring, is the bush that goes over the shaft. Now, in diameter, that is the shaft itself is 7 mil. The bush is probably about 7.1 mil internal. It's just a little bit tiny bigger than the shaft. And the outer of that bush is exactly 10 mil, and the outer of the perspex is 19 mil, but you can probably put, I would personally go up to 22 mil as a maximum. However, I did find a bearing that was 19 mil in diameter, so that's what I went for. You can see but on my hand that it is, it's not big. Just the images make it look big. So I thought I'd hold it in my hand to show you that it's actually not that big. Um, so just got the got the measurements here for you, and so as you can see there, there's the 7 mil on the shaft, and so forth there. Pretty self-explanatory. And so what I've ended up with is um, the the upper roller looking like this. So you can see I've got the new bearing on there, and I've got the 1/4 inch circlip on top that just clips straight on, and that's pretty much all it was. Just strip the old materials off, get that bearing, and circlip, whack it back on. It was a pretty easy job. So if this helps anyone else out there, that's great. Um, some people they tend to not tend to this until it's too late, until that whole shaft has come like scratched and scratched and scratched, filed down, and then eventually the door comes loose and the whole shaft is gone. If that's the case, then you'd have to look down a different path to try and fix this. But if you're at early stages, you just need to get a new bearing for there. This trick does the job. So thanks for watching, guys. And I haven't posted any new videos for a long time. I've just been flat out doing other things, but I've got more videos coming in a couple of weeks. All right, cheers, guys.